everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. I'm SeiferKatt, and oil, oil as far as you can see. All right, but we need to improve the oil because I think we're not making enough sulfur. We can just make more sulfur. It's not like it's a difficult thing to do. Wanting your drunken rowdy. Oh yeah, it's that time again, is it? So good, Dave. As long as you're safe, I suppose. But I appreciate the warning. Usually people don't warn me of such things. They just, you know, they just do their drunken rowdy nature. Okay. And then we'll just connect that real quick. Connect that and we're good. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. That's going to make a bit more sulfur, which we need a lot of. And I feel like we need to make more solid fuel as well. I think more solid fuel would probably be good. So let's make some, eh? What are we, cowards? Sometimes. Specifically right now, maybe. Okay, that's deliberately what I didn't want it to do, and then it just went and did it anyway. Of course. Oh yeah. Okay. We connect that down to here. Get more solid fuel. Lovely. We're not really using solid fuel at the moment, but I think we're going to have a plan to very soon. We've got the bots doing a lot of upgrades of belts at the moment, which is pretty good. So what do we want to do? Well, we want to use all the sulfur that we're chucking in the line, and we want to be able to make more sulfuric acid barrels. I think that's probably one of our, like, biggest requirements right now. So I think what we're going to do is come down here and start assembling that madness. We need to do it near the water. So we'll do it near the water. Which is a strange phrase to just put out like that, but hey. Who I am as a person. Putting out like that. So, one thing I would like to do today is I think we can build better armor as well. So can we, like, have a drink after that? I'm frightened to ask what exactly you're talking about. I am actually deathly afraid to go, what are you talking about, Dave? Because I am scared. I am scared of exactly what that is, but I'm sure it's gross. Sex on the beach, is that it? That's a drink, right? Hey, I was right! Yes! Alright, let's chuck that bad, just power armor. The power armor 1 should do fine for now. We can get some, because I think we're getting to the point that we really need to have exoskeleton legs. The longer we don't have exoskeleton legs, the worse this is becoming. Now I should have electric engines available somewhere. I don't know where they are. I don't know where anything is. Who am I? Where am I? Who are you? What's going on? I'm so afraid. How many electric engines were you even wanting? Okay. Your exo wings clipped. Yeah, that's true. I think I don't usually notice it that badly, but right now, just because things are going so slowly, it's kinda bothering me. Oh, actually, hang on. I see some things that I could totally steal over there. If I can get 20... Well, actually, I also need exoskeletons. Let's... Okay. Let's prepare, like, power armor. So we need how many? Oh god, too many. I would like 60, 80 electric engines, which might almost be possible. Short by 6. That'd be right. That'd be damn right. Okay. Short by 6. Are you kidding me? No. Not a place where we kid. All serious all time. We also do need to pick up some more landfill, so we can do that while we're over here. And if we find these electric engines, we can grab those too. And we want some of those as well, so we'll grab those as well. Progress, right? Oh yeah, that's still running out of coal. I know that. I know that it's sad. I don't care. Alright, so I would like to grab... You know what? I'm going to grab all 100 of them. I don't give a crap. And then if we can just find some steel, which should be easy because it's there. And then we just make power armor. Power armor incoming. Apparently we need more steel. That's okay. Apparently. I don't know what's happening with my language there, but you know what? Language is fluid. So if I could find, say, another... Let's dump all that out. My robots are missing. Classic. Yeah, we'll dump that out for now. Nope, not how we do that. There we go, and then we put my new power armor in. Yep, and then we chuck everything on that we can. Here we go. Now, I hope my robots are still my robots, or are they gone back into the factory? I think they've been consumed by the factory when I did that. Language bus, yeah. Okay, so I've lost my robots. That's okay. I just hope that they're happy without me. Okay, get new robots. Better robots. Robots that don't abandon me as quickly as they perhaps should. Okay, what else do I need? I need, like, some more electric engines. Not many, just some. And I don't know where my electric engines are made. I'm sure I make more than one set of them, but I don't know where any of them are. RV 2.0? Yeah, exactly. I always forget they're called Harveys. Out of curiosity, do you allow... Yeah, you're allowing solid fuel. One day I'll even get the solid fuel in. Wouldn't that be exciting? Yeah, I'm getting some audio issues. Just a moment, everyone. I'll do a weird thing here. Okay. Okay, we're back, I think. Let's just make sure everything's going the right way. Yes, we seem to be good. Okay. Let's continue. Let me know if there's any audio issues, if it sounds like distorted or anything. Or like I'm far away. It should be okay. But thumbs up? Look, I think a thumbs up is always good. You can never be sad about a thumbs up. Okay, now we need more construction bots. We don't have construction bots as we once had, but that's okay. You know what? We could always get some construction bots. We just got to steal them. There's no shame in stealing a construction bot. I'm not ashamed by it anyway. Okay, so double exo legs. How goes the stream? Look, we've only just started Hellbait, but I think it's going well. Did you see logistics bots? There are a couple of just logistics bots wandering around, yes. You know what? Back here. You're mine now. I see another one. Those logistics bots. The stream's going well, though. We are just getting started. And if I can find one more construction bot that I can... Oh, there we go. Wait, come back here. You're mine. You belong to me. Can't you see? You belong to me. Okay, no, we don't need to do that. fine, it didn't happen. Oh, there they are. Neat. I would like to build some more of these if possible. What am I lacking? Solar panels? Electric circuits. Well, conveniently, those are all here. Spent bits for your new duck emote. Bits well spent, Dave. Bits well spent. Shit, yes. Bits well spent. How much power these use? 200. Oh god, we do not have near enough for this. Okay. We need some copper plates as well, okay. That's a good duck emote. Hope you're proud of it. I hope you're proud of the chaos that you've wrought this day. You should be. Yeah, the battery power just can't sustain the legs at the moment. Right, it'll get there. I think with the addition of the extra solar panels, I think we'll get a lot better. How much power? 300. It's still not quite enough. That's okay. Probably do need a little bit more. That's okay. We'll work on that. We really need to have at least 400 kilowatts available, and we don't. We just don't have 400 kilowatts. We've got 360 kilowatts, which is almost enough. But almost enough is not enough. That'll be corrected soon. Did anyone pick up the new Zelda? That's a question I wanted to ask today, because I've been playing that today. Fun. Is my robot also charging? Well, not really. That's another thing we've got to work on. One step at a time. And we need a little bit more copper as well. Yeah, the new Zelda. I've been playing it today. It's fun. I've been enjoying it. It doesn't really break any molds that Breath of the Wild didn't break, but yeah, kind of what I expected. And with that, we should almost have enough. As long as we're producing more power than the legs, I think everything will get a chance to recharge. I think that's probably what we need, and then we'll be good. Oops. Just oops, 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 oops all day, every day. Oh great, now I'm just thinking about the Parappa the Rapper meme. With, like, Batman. It's not a good meme, but I was laughing at it earlier, so now it's in my head. Now it just lives there. Hey, you mine? You're mine, aren't you? You're my little robot. Anyway. Eventually we're going to get fusion generators and everything will be a lot easier. We're not there yet, but eventually. Yeah, you're probably my robots. I'm going to assume you're my robots. Three. Nice. Okay. What are we doing? We're going to make sulfuric acid here. And until we probably get that connected. Hey, Soulburn, how you doing? You know what? Because we can't get that connected in time, we're just going to do it this way. Now, sulfuric acid was made sort of over here. Yeah. Do something like this. Should be good. Yeah. And then that connects up to here. And then we make sulfuric acid. We get some sulfuric acid. And honestly, it's surprised we don't just carry around offshore pumps. Been needing them lately. Be better to do it just slightly one up. Slightly one up is basically how I play Mario. Slightly one up, but probably not. Okay, I don't anticipate really getting a lot into that. And then we're going to get a tank. So, and then we're going to build barrels of sulfuric acid, like so. And then we're going to just copy this. That's not got a way to restrict sulfuric acid barrels. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that in a moment. It's not perfect, but it'll do for now. Uh, Here we go. The barrels come in. Barrels go out. And also we make sure that this thing's actually feeding properly. Lubricant barrels. That's definitely wrong. Barrels go in, barrels go out. Can't explain that. It's true, you can't explain that. I love that meme. Tides go in, tides go out. Can't explain that. Despite how easily it is explainable. Well, easily could be the wrong word, but it is explainable. I would like to probably start using some solid fuel on these as well. Okay, now that is wrong. And I appreciate your gusto. I really do. But we actually do need to limit sulfuric acid barrels at some point. Strangely enough, not yet, but one day. Meme, that was a famous news presenter. Was that a news presenter? I thought that was rap. Why did it default to lubricant? I think I copied it from another I think I copied it from here. Bill O'Reilly. Oh god. Never mind. Wow, you know, it's even more funny to laugh at someone on that one. Like, I knew it was bad. I didn't realize it was that bad. You know what? I'd probably like to have some roboports one day. Not too many, just like 5, 10. Yeah, sure. So that'll sort itself out eventually. We just do that. It was Fox News, right? I can't really remember. It's not like I ever saw him. It was as bad as the US senator that brought a snowball to the Senate to show there's no global warming. Oof. Ooh, I heard about that one too. That one's... Oh god, no, stop. That's bad. We've got a few substations. Yeah, how can it be global warming if I literally have a snowball that I found in my freezer? How is this possible? Please explain. Okay, we've got enough green circuits. What we don't have is enough red circuits, so I think I'm just going to make just a little red circuit facility. Just a little red circuit facility, just a cheeky red circuit facility. It's right here, maybe. That'd be cute. I think everyone would love it. Bring your family, bring your friends, just bring everyone. Everyone will love it. You'll love what we do in this facility. An oligarch recently purchased CNN. What? Well, at least we know that which way, like if the Russian invasion of Ukraine is good or not after that, I suppose. Like I was always worried that we are going to get different responses, but now we're going to get the same response. So that's... I didn't even want to complete that sentence. No, we don't need wood. We need copper. What is up with my mouse lately? It's just sticking a little bit. I think I need to clean it. Which I'm going to do live on stream, apparently. Okay. Now, I'm sure we've made these before, so why don't we just copy it? Why don't we just copy it like that? That'll probably work. No, it won't work because we're fools. Don't be fools! Really that simple. It appears we're out of green wires. Do we request wires? We do not. Maybe we should. Sometimes I wonder what's wrong with society. I really do. I think everyone does these days. Has it gotten worse? I don't know. It certainly hasn't gotten better. Copper wire. I think it feels like it's gotten worse, but I don't think that actually means it has. It just... Humans is what's wrong with society. Haha, I see. Get rid of the humans, we fix society. Is that what you're suggesting, Dave? Well, I'm on it. Only because you told me to, and I'm impressionable. I'm young and impressionable, and I will do anything that Dave tells me to. Well, Thanos didn't do it because Dave told him to. So, can't blame Thanos for that one. Dave wants it, Dave gets it. Exactly. It's the basic rule. The basic rule of this stream, Dave wants it, Dave gets it. Alright. Connect real quick. I should disconnect that real quick as well, now that I think about it. Can I get some green wires, please? My gosh! I need them red wires. And green wires, actually. In fact, there's no way to actually get me the green wires and red wires on the bus, so I don't quite know what my plan was here. Stand there and complain, I suppose. You know, status quo, frankly. It's what I do best, complain about things I could have easily fixed. And like that, like that. I'd hate to live near that. All you hear is down, 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 down all day. The worst living conditions. Anyway, that should do me for now. How are you not surprised this is what my base looks like? Hey Fraser, how you doing? I don't know what you're talking about. This is a good base. A good base design. Look, it's city blocks. People love city blocks. It's so organized. Oh yeah. I don't know what you people want anymore. Oh, I love organization, but this is too much organization. Gosh, I can't win. I can't win with you people! I designed my city blocks based on Queen Street? No, because it actually has things moving. A little bit of a local dig. I hope you enjoyed it for those who don't know Auckland. Things actually arrive eventually, as opposed to what happens in Auckland, where things never arrive. Alright, so that should make red circuits and should boost the numbers. I got more digs on Auckland if you want them. I got like a few more that I thought of. I got another one. If someone can't deliver transportation, someone else delivers it. Hey Veldak, how you doing? Full scene. Something, not as many complaints as you'd expect. How's Veldak doing today? Not as many orange cones. Do you like the orange cones, or is that the wrong joke? Or the wrong joke? Second round starts. Hey Marge, that boy back again. We needed more burgers, Marge. Good on you. I needed to know that. Thank you for letting me know. That was critical to my day. Orange cones got washed into the drains. Probably true. By the way, you all good and safe, Fraser, after the last bout of floods? God, I'm sick of these bloody floods. I think everyone is. Hey, how you doing, X-Rat? I do beetroot burger today. Oh, getting a bit of kiwi flair in there, are we? I respect that. Doing well? Glad to hear it. Get some solid fuel in here. It's got wet feet. Okay, well that's not too bad. Wet feet is hardly the end of the world. It's not a slice of beetroot. It's a patty made from beetroot. What? Some hail came down your chimney? Oh, you got the Santa Claus experience, I see. You understand how I go for such long runs? You get 40 hours in, interested in something else? Honestly, the thing that makes it easiest for me to do long runs is streaming. Um, otherwise, I would totally agree with you, except for the time that I played C Block on my own. But that was a different situation. Again, that was during lockdown. Oh, stop, stop. Okay, that was a mistake. It never let me down if I live it down if I'd quit on Nullius. Exactly. I knew that I couldn't quit Nullius. There was nothing I could do about Nullius. Nullius just had to exist, and I get that. Oh, yeah, beets and beetroot are the same thing. Yeah, no, I knew I wasn't allowed to quit Nullius. I got that. Okay. So that way we get a little bit different way of storing, getting power in, so that way we're not just relying on coal. Hey, it's no problem. Yeah, no, at some point with Nullius, I was just like, I can't quit now because I've come so far. And, oh, say this and you're playing Pi right now. How far are you into Pi? Less than 40 hours, I'd imagine. Yeah, look, I mean, do what you enjoy. That's always my sort of answer. If you're enjoying playing what you're playing, then I mean, keep doing it, you know? Beats are for what you want to eat. Beats are when you're naughty at home. Or good at home if you do it right. Anyway. You once got beat by Dr. Dre. I mean, was that good or bad? I mean, I don't know. Did you want to be beat by Dr. Dre? I really don't know Dr. Dre's reputation. Is this the thing that people ask for? How long was Nullius? It took me about 300 hours. No, it's not. It's different from Pi, I think, is what I've heard. What the hell is that doing? Oh, I see. It's like that. I get it. No, it's not really harder than Pi, from what I'm understanding. It's just it's got different parts. It's different from Pi. But I mean, Pi is like 1,000 hours, and I made a non-scalable train system. Yeah, I could have done it better. A mall would have been a great idea too, honestly. Didn't do that either. I mean, you know, I was my own best enemy there. I can't pretend that what happened there wasn't my fault. Keith likes putting tracks too close means no room for signals. I don't like doing it, it's just what happens. You make it sound like I go out of my way to do it. Pretty much. Yeah, something like that. Real nice and close rails. Yeah. C block ones were far apart. I like that every rail system has its own unique charms. This has not been built. Oh, because the bots are not getting around to it yet. One apart rails, yeah, because it's fun. What are you talking about? These rails are really far apart. Because I like it. It's closer than my belts. That's alright. Well, it's not happening on this one. This one's a different situation. What are my bots doing? Are they all working? They are still working. They're still upgrading these. Okay. Do you mean... call him fat. You mean on this run? I mean, the tracks on this is more designed to be like a shuffler. How my train's doing? My train's doing well. My single train is doing well. Currently loading. Loading some barrels and some solid fuel. Oh, some sulfuric acid. That's a nice load. Yeah, it's doing a shuffle. I think what I need is the number of trains equal to stations in -1. So if I have 2 stations, I need 1 train. If I have 4 stations, I need 3 trains. Oh yeah, okay, this is a funny thing. This base is actually sort of designed with some level of design in it. This is the most design I've done on a base because like everything is very uniform and it's quite nice. Pretty happy with that. But usually my bases aren't this well designed, which is saying something. It looks. I mean, what had the cells themselves and where things are going? That's not very well designed at all. This looks like a place for another red. Yeah, so at the moment we've got everything just sort of churning away. I probably want to make more purple signs somewhere. I really want to keep working down here, so maybe I should, because we've got big empty space. It reminds you of the property of splitter networks where every input and output connected evenly mix. Do I rely on that a lot? I suppose I do, but it's not something I consciously thought of. I know I said this is the base I've designed the most, but it doesn't mean I've designed it within any level of expertise. There were no real numbers. In fact, all there was is I got a scrap piece of paper from work and I scribbled down a square and I went, that looks very good. And then I went back to my job. So, saying it's very well designed is not quite true, but it is the most designed. I do not usually design nearly this much. An intuitive feeling. Yeah. Kind of how I design anyway. I design how I feel on the day. And thankfully I got sort of an idea of what we're lacking. We're lacking a lot of red circuits. And so we're just going to build some more and hopefully that helps. Did I report the missing scrap paper to my workplace? Absolutely not. What missing scrap paper? What are you talking about? There's no missing scrap paper. Dave, you're gonna get me fired. Is this what you want? Oh, is this your plan to make sure I can't stop playing Factorio? Little cheeky devil, you. Makes sense now. Only now do I truly understand Dave's plan. Get Steve fired, and then Steve has to play Factorio because he's got no job. Oh. That's probably a bit ambitious. Then we click that. You ever screw with anyone's employment? Oh, fair enough. Hey, I thought you were working for yourself these days. Not working. I thought you were working for yourself. Or is that why? Is that the problem? A side hustle. I get it now. Might turn into a full-time hustle. I mean, as long as your hustle is, paying the rent and allowing you to live a little at least. I'm never saying like you make you rich, but if you're able to survive and then enjoy your life a little bit with the money, the stage it won't, okay, well then that's not great. We're rich. We're rich. was actually playing some of that the other day. It was fun. So I want to share a Deep Rock Galactic story with everyone. Congrats on my second promo. Thank you.
Thank you!
So thank you to Veldek as well. Really appreciate it. Gift to Soulburn. And allow me to say meow. It wasn't even a meow, that was a proper meow. Look at that. Does he get 91 meows? No. 1 meow per gift sub. God no. 91 months would be 91 meows at this stage, although that rule's probably going to change at some point. God, no. 91 meows would kill me. But anyway, Deep Rock Galactic story. So I'm playing with some friends, and I'm off doing something. I'm doing something. I turn around, and I see my friend has dug a hole, and there is 9,100 bits. It is. Yeah, I suppose so. My friend's dug a hole, and there's like a whole bunch of things coming out. And I just turn around. I see like 8 bugs around him. I shoot him and turn around and realize I missed the bugs. It just shot my friend in the back. It's like completely unwarranted. It's like, well, he's dead. Bang! And turns around. Eventually, I'll be the stream who meow. I'll be the stream who meows on the stream only. Yeah, exactly. Just come onto the stream and just like meow 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 meow. Ah, that'll be the stream. That'll be the stream when I die. All right. We need to make more purple science, and I feel, have we ever blueprinted any such crazy things? I think so. No, I know I've done better than this one. Maybe it was down here. No, that's literally the one I was just looking at. Okay, how about we start with this? Start with this, we can't go wrong. Some famous streamer went to sleep, put all notifications loud so they'd wake him, and made over $2,000 that night. Jeez. Vaguely have heard of Ludwig. That's who you're talking about. I don't know if I've watched him, but I've heard of him. Let's change these around. Let's put that one there. And that one there. So then that would come in through there. Okay, see, this is good. This is my new plan. And then, yeah, no, I never really wanted. I never really want to do things that actively hurt me on stream. Not actually. I know I joke about it, but I don't actually want to do that. I need iron, steel, and rock. Okay. Let's put iron there, actually. Steel and rock. Rock and steel! Eh. I mean, that'd still get ads. They just wouldn't be making any money from the ads, right? Rock and steel. Okay. But then what I want to do is I would like to not upgrade. I'd like to build some iron sticks. Love a good iron stick. And then Yeah, I think they still have pre-rolls even if you're not affiliate. You just get none of the money for it. So I don't think that would actually have hurt them. That being said, I mean, if they really didn't like it, they could always change it. You know, it would be entirely their prerogative. At least one will cost the stream. Probably true. Oh yeah, because people wouldn't be able to sub, of course. Yeah, that's a good point. Forgot about subs. Okay. That's actually a much more compact way of making purple science. I'm kind of surprised I haven't been doing that earlier. You know what? I'm going to do something here. I'm going to add a tag. I'm going to go perp, and I'm going to give it a tag of that. Put that there. So that way, when I'm trying to remember how my good way of making purple science, I can easily find it. That is called thinking in advance. No, it's not called thinking in advance at all. That's a dumb thing to call it, Seif. Thinking ahead might make more sense. Purple science. Some design, others build the paint. Purple science. Chocolate rain, unfortunately the wrong number of syllables, but it's close. Can I guess what the rock cooks? No, but I do want to know what X is going to give me. Unrelated, I just think about that a lot. What does the rock cook? Stone soup? A good response. The underground for nothing. It was once for something. Yeah, it's not for anything. I didn't build that, it was copied. It doesn't really give me a right to do what I did, but you know. How many fast transport bells do I have? Hey Glacier, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, so we just need to get... I'm really proud of this little bit. This is good. This is some good stuff. Like, I don't know why I didn't try and compact it earlier. I think because I was trying to also make rails, but if I wanted rails, I can always just chuck them out another way. Is the base caught up on cells have pasted yet? No, because it's trying to work on all the red belts. It's working on it though, it's getting there. You know, 977 entries apparently. It doesn't seem quite right, but that's what it tells me. Oh, good. More belts? Yeah, we've got more belts. The problem is construction pots, and I don't really want to go too heavy on those right now. Cooked fried onion smell with a hint of meaty for teens. Teens, okay. That's an interesting word that I'd never considered. Smoked New York steak today. It puts the lotion on itself or else it gets the belts. Love that, wouldn't you? Let's do that. No, that's not going to work. It's never going to work. You know what? Sometimes you just don't get the solid fuels. Jabba the Hutt. I mean, it's just oh. Ucha, ucha, solo. That's all I know. My Huttese isn't very good. I hope you enjoyed that one, Victor Megas. The oh is very important. And then you got the little guy goes next to him, which is also important. You got to consider his pet. I don't know. What is that little guy? Is it his pet, his lover? You tell me. You know what I'm talking about? There's that little thing that laughs. Do you think they're like lovers? I hope so. If you want to be Jabba the Hutt's lover. Yeah, the Chihuahua thing. Like the Muppet. I think they're lovers. I'm basing this off nothing. Hate or slave. If you want to be their lover, gotta acknowledge that this is gonna go badly for you. Pet slave. Like the talking pets in Star Control 2, I suppose. Those were interesting. So I've upgraded the rail belts a little bit. So now the rail belts now are being built by default with red. That way, hopefully, we don't need to do much upgrading once this is all complete. Okay. What next is the real question. You just need more purple science. Here's a good question. Here's a cute little question that I think we can all enjoy. Does this fit in here? Oh, it's so compact. It does actually fit in like the rail sides. Does it? It does. Oh, it's adorbs. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Are we referring to the dun 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 dun? I see. Yeah, that's the one. Do I have a surplus of red belts? I do have a surplus of red belts, believe it or not. Believe it or not, that red belt's okay. I really don't believe it either. Okay. You have EDM sounds in the background right now. Star Control sounds blend right in. Yeah, I suppose they would. Real Star Control, what a game. Every now and then I think I would want to stream it, but then I'm like, God, what a boring stream that would be. A lot of the time it's just listening to conversation. I'm just sitting there going, okay. And you can't skip, like for me, I'd just be like, I want to skip these things because I've heard the dialogue, except for the ones I like. So I'm like, it's not a good stream. Do we want to have like another set of modules? I think we do. I bet you the modules will fit in here as well. Oh man, I love that duck. That duck was well worth the bits you spent on it, Dave. Okay. Main hub's there, that's good. What I would like to do is, I reckon I can make this so much more compact. So what we're going to do is do that. Okay. And then it's very important that, oh, one out. And this one wails back into itself like some sort of horrible Ouroboros. Also, can we just not have those where they are right now? That's a stupid place to have them, and you should know it. Yeah. Also, I don't like that. How's power? How's power, Calidus? Power's good. Yeah, power's fine. God damn, not Calidus again. We're not checking the emitters on Calidus. Fine, I assure you. I named my computer Calidus, like my new one. I'm very happy with that name. You guys name your computers? I don't know if I've ever talked about. I'm sure I've talked about this on stream, but recently I don't think I have. Like, I always have a rule that I name my computers. Like, I just give them a name about something that I'm thinking about lately. And I think it's a very important part of a computer. Like, I always thought about, like, the tech nerds that name servers, like, after, like, the enterprise and shit like that, and I was like, no, I'm gonna name my computers. I kind of name most things. Calidus? That's a good name for a computer. Like, I think as names go for computers, it's pretty good. Also, I thought it was good because, you know, the computer was intended to be for streaming. And, because that's kind of what I enjoy doing these days. I should also do laundry, but that's a tomorrow job. Your computer's a woman, your car's a male. Interesting. Our car is a female name. I think. Car's got a female name. Our house has got a female name. Kind of. Yes. Really considered. Gender is our house. Your computer's I Need Healing. That's a good name. You're bad at naming things until they inspire you. That's fair. That's a reasonable. Yeah, don't name until you're sure about the name. I think that's a good idea. Good policy. Kara's Glacier's Sled. That's a funny name. I like that. Your computer is named the Sleeper. Oh, what? So it can awaken? Is that the joke we're making? The Sleeper awakens? Are we even making a joke? I don't know. It used to look like this. Hang on, let's click on that. Oh, I see. Look like Genji's mask. Okay, that's funny. Good name. Mostly my computers are named after geeky things. So my previous one was called Grimoire, which was named after the Netrunner character wizard's computer. Rig was called Grimoire. Computer is named Valdex MacBook Pro. Ah, yes. Don't get too ambitious with your names there, Valdex. You know what? It's probably to the point. You know what it is. Grimoire. No, it's just Grimoire. It's a regular Grimoire. Okay. But what I could probably do is just build this little facility like over here. Probably be good. This corner is just hardly used, which we really should do it, but I mean, it's just so much more fun to build over here. It's just a naturally more fun place to build. Fine, we'll go over there. I've got better legs now anyway. More Weiss? No, if you look up, type in Netrunner Grimoire, It's just that reference. It, I believe, adds extra virus counters, which is concerning. I never really considered that before, but Weiss is from Nier. I never played Nier. I played like a little bit of Nier Automata, but I didn't get very far through it. Got bored. Like, I did the first mission, and then I was on the station, and then I went down to the planet, then I got lost. And then I was done. I wasn't lost so much as I didn't know what to do. Which might be the same thing, honestly. That's K-Specs. I don't know. I can't speak to that. That's for people who know what they're talking about with computers. Me, I'm no computer guy. I just play Factorio. Alright. Connect that. Oh god, I've just picked up a bunch of things I wish I hadn't picked up. Fine. Do I have like some construction bots or some logistics bots on me now? I got one logistics bot. I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought. Just connect those belts together and then we should be good. More Weiss and then it talks to you. That was a Square Enix game, right? Squeenix? Like anything against Square Enix games, of course. I just couldn't remember. Yeah, the little pods that followed you around. Vaguely. I don't really remember them that well. I really didn't play much Nier Automata. Well, by its proper name, because there's like 3 of them now, if I remember rightly. Only rude and give it the wrong name. Okay, so that is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this build, actually. I'm really excited about this build. This is an exciting build. Like, it's gonna make some real stuff when it gets around to it. These half-size builds might be the future. I just want to say that. Oh, it's waiting for the train, is it? Here's the train. It's currently loading. Okay. It still says we've got 955 entries for setup, and that seems excessively high. I wonder if part of the problem is the fact they keep having to go all the way over here just to unload their filthy lucre. Oh, they're not going all this way to unload their lucre. They're coming to me directly. Oh, that's the problem. Giving the stuff to me because I want yellow belts. Oh, that's probably not helping this build. Very fine. Look, they'll get it done. I just need to have faith, have confidence, they'll get it done. Yeah. They're getting it done in their own due time. I'm not too worried about it. Do we want to build some more electric assemblers? Probably. See, that takes up a full cell, whereas we've got it down to a half cell now. Gorgeous. That is pretty. That is gorgeous. I love it. Actually, I need more copper soon, don't I? Is copper something we're actually short on? Yeah, we're short on copper. Okay, well then we need to get this done. We'll get it done in time. It's just the problem is when you do that, it's like another 400 belts that you've requested. Which it'll gather, but it's just going to take more time. Okay, so that is being built up. Yeah, they're doing the easy parts that they actually got the gear for. I don't have the belts, so I can't really do much more than that. And they're delivering me a bunch of yellow belts, which to be fair, I do need, so I'm not really complaining. It's just kind of funny. Okay. There's a tree in the way. Get out of the way, tree. Goodness gracious. Put that tree there. Just balance it a little bit if possible. Red, green, and then copper plates. Yeah. And combinator. Oh god, let's not do this manually. Don't make me do this manually. Item Tower Redeem? I couldn't find the book. Then I found the book, but I haven't re-added it. I wasn't sure if it was really that interesting. It tended to slow the stream down, and I don't know if it was that entertaining. Am I wrong? Was it entertaining? I don't know. We'll find a place for it every now and then, but as a regular thing. I also really need to actually spend the time to learn tarot without having to need the book every time. That's a me problem. See, should you pour another drink is a yes/no question. It's not really the way tarot works. 8-ball can answer that. It's saying yes, but I don't know if I agree with it. But the 8-ball, you know, it doesn't matter whether I agree with an 8-ball or not, does it? Don't you worry at all. Have you asked the magic 8-ball? With a shake. Okay. That'll get us more copper when it gets around to it. The train should be about over here now. Oh no, it's just doing a drop off now. Blue dreams. Hail. Hail! Was it Cthulhu Rises? I forget. My Lovecraftian is not helpful. I like to think the 8 Ball is about as helpful as I am. Which makes sense as I gave it the answers that it can use. Hell's Edgar? I don't know. Who the hell is Edgar? Okay. Po, Edgar Allan. Oh. As long as you don't do it excessively. I think that's the only problem I have with alcohol. It's just Austrian entry to Eurovision. I was reading about Eurovision today because I don't really know what's up with it. It's interesting. I didn't know there were like so many acts that came out of Eurovision that people know, including, which is the reason I found out about this ABBA. It's like, huh. I thought Eurovision was a fairly new thing, but clearly not. I thought Eurovision only started like 10, 15 years ago. Australia is part of Eurovision, New Zealand is not, yeah. I don't really care, but you know, there are a bunch of Kiwis that probably care. 1956, yeah, it's really old. I'm saying this to people who know, like, about Eurovision, but I have no idea. To me, this is all surprising stuff. Yeah, I'm like, whoa, what is this Eurovision? I've never really heard about it. You know, it pops up every now and then, but I don't know, I just don't really care, think about it. I don't care or think about it. And then it's just like, Trains isn't on the belt. Trains is ready to go on the belt. Trains can go on the belt at a moment's notice. How you doing, Maholic? Bill's Kipper, man. First rocket ever? Congratulations. Uh-oh. The coal's done. That's probably bad. Nice, congratulations. Congratulations on your first launch. That first one's the toughest one, so, you know. Yeah, real big congratulations. Got bored around yellow purple science. Yeah, that's fair. Yellow purple science is where it starts getting a bit annoying. These days being in purple science currently. I still need more electric furnaces and I don't know where they are. I think Met Gala for music. I'm not even entirely sure what Met Gala is, to be fair. I always see the pictures every year of like, oh look, this is, you know, Taika Waititi at the Met Gala, and I'm like, what's the Met Gala? I don't really know. I know who Taika Waititi is. I almost said who's Taika Waititi. I'm like, oh, they're gonna take away my New Zealand card for that one. It has a cool picture of a kiwi and everything. Because everything in New Zealand has a cool picture of a kiwi on it. That's how New Zealand is. Where is Ghostin? I don't know, he hasn't been around lately, has he? I hope he's okay. Maybe he just got tired of the stream and he's left. Which, you know, that happens from time to time. That's what's happened, I'm not too fussed. Yeah, the kiwi bird, that's, yeah, that's correct. We're not that fussed, we're not that excited about kiwi fruit. But that's a bit much. We do love a kiwi fruit, but we don't get excited about it, like, have to put it on everything. It's not on our dollar coins or anything. I mean, the kiwi bird, yeah, we're putting that on dollar coins whenever we get the chance. And on just everything. If you can put a kiwi on something, I guarantee New Zealand's put a kiwi on it. It's a common discussion. That's fair. it's a common confusion. It's like, what? Why is this man so obsessed with kiwi fruit? Or as we call them, kiwis. we don't call them kiwis. You probably call them kiwis. Why? I can't really answer that question for you. Confusing to me too. Always been kiwi fruit in my mind. I'm a kiwi, yes, but I'm not a kiwi fruit. For some reason it's not kiwi bird either. Like kiwis, the bird we just instinctively know. Right, it's done now. Kiwi birds we instinctively know that it's a bird and not a fruit. Oh, sorry, a bird and not a person. Yeah, we just instinctively know this. Morning coffee, better with a kiwi. I disagree. New Zealanders are a horrible lot. I wouldn't want to have a coffee with them. I wouldn't want to have a coffee at all. Maybe that's the problem. I just don't want to have a coffee. It sounds like a me problem, really. Okay. I think we need to put in some more red belts. No, red circuits. Which, we have a really good plan for that over there, where it's, got no... oh. Uh-oh. My logistics space is full. Oh no. I know it's full of yellow belts. You don't even need to tell me, game. Like, I instinctively know it's just full of yellow belts. It's not really instinctively, like, I just know that that's what it is. Yeah, that's good. Probably a bit much, but whatevs. You should turn this off one day. Like, we just gotta... No, you know what? It needs to stay. It'd be nice if I was there and just didn't make that sound, but sometimes that's how life is. Where was that yellow chest? There was a yellow chest around here somewhere. Was it here? It was here. I see. Now, I guess I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all these yellow belts. And stone and wood. I guess if I put the yellow belts over near more yellow belts. Like if I take it near a green science facility, which honestly at some point I'm going to need a new one of those. But, oh, we're making uranium. Cute. That doesn't happen often. Where do we make green science? I don't think we've got many green science facilities, honestly. And I don't know where they are. They're over there. Okay. Push them into a red belt upgrade loop. Probably a better idea. Like just sort of slide them into there, you reckon? Yeah, you know what? Good idea. Okay, I do need some for myself. Yeah, that's a good idea, Dave. Now the next thing I'd like to do is probably go up here and then grab like the wood. See, now they're quite happy. Grab the wood, let's grab that, and let's grab those. Yeah, that'll keep them busy for a while. And then I'm going to put the wood into the central chamber. While we're not using it right now, it's just a place that I'll be able to find it later. past it. There we go. That'll last for a very long time. Excessively long, one might say. Excessively long is what they used to call me in high school. Oh. Disclaimer. No, they didn't. They absolutely did not. Oh, I gave up on my yellow belts. There we go. There's probably still got some being delivered to us, but that's okay. We've got a lot of upgrading to do. Still 1,200 entries to go. That does not seem reasonable. Well, doesn't matter if it's reasonable or not. I'm not here for reasonable actions. I'm here to just get shit done. We've got 27 purple science on the belt. Pretty exciting, actually. More than I would have thought. That's also making a lot of red belts. I can take some of those. Might even be able to make a couple of things as we walk. Because we're going somewhere, we might as well like just chuck some things down. Help them out, you know? Like I know it's their job, but they can be helped. I'll put this here. And that'll about help us scan for like new resources. How are we doing with coal? 6.3 million. Okay. That's good. Good? Is it good enough? Okay, they're all just bringing me the yellow belts. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really needed all these yellow belts. Oh my god, you guys are so nice, so thoughtful. Oh my god, guys. So kind. And if we build some of this, it'll help out the facility. I would really like the construction bots to be able to chill just for a minute. Also, it'll reduce my power loads, which I'd be quite pleased to have. Most of my power is in these things, and probably most of it's just because of the like minimum charge, like the minimum draw. The spider that keeps building its webs on its window, so when you open it, it breaks their webs. Oh, poor little guy. No, actually, no, effort, it's a spider. No, not poor little guy. I was sympathetic for a moment, and then I remembered how much I hate spiders. Little skitters. How's a skitter? You know what? I'm not entirely sure I want an answer to that question. I said it, and then I'm like, huh. Mosquitoes. Skeeters. I get it. That science is happening before our very eyes. My goodness. Oh, I definitely not doing it either. I respect that. We don't actually have any lubricant barrels in the system, so these are never going to get made. And these are never going to get made either, because they literally don't go that far. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit more upgrading over here, because quite frankly, this is just a straight line. If we can get this connected, that means we do get copper into the line, which is good. I lube my system. You're right, my system must be lubed. Science is incredibly slow, especially purple science. Is the stream choppy? It's looking fine on my end, but absolutely, please let me know if others are having issues. Actually, let's actually see what it looks like on my end. Yeah, looks okay on my end. Fine on mobile. A few bufferings. Yeah, it's going to make a lot of copper. Humus good? Okay. Might be you, I'm afraid. Osmosis. Isn't Osmosis Jones that movie? He's one cell of a guy. I haven't seen it. Wasn't that the tagline? It could be wrong. I remember it just being like, there's a movie named something like that. Animated, yes. It's a good tagline. He's one cell of a guy. It's really funny. Like, you don't get a much funnier tagline than that. Your name isn't from the movie. You independently came up with it, and you didn't bother to look it up. Look, you know what? I respect that. I have the same issue with my name, Seifer. People think it's a Final Fantasy VIII name. Hello. Sorry, I'll answer your question in just a moment. Hey guys, what's up? Okay. Of course. I wouldn't have a problem with that. You know I wouldn't. All right. Hey guys, you're saying how to avoid overproducing. It's a very good question. So over here we have a series of maths and numbers, and this determines how much of an item we want on the belt. That all goes through the red belt, and that gives me a maximum number. On the green belt, when every time anything enters or leaves the belt, it counts up or down one number. That's the jump scare clip. Yes, it is. People do love posting it. So the green number is what we've got, and then it tries to count. If green is lower than red, it lets more things on. That's basically how it works. It's quite simple, but it's much better than the first time I did this, where it was counting constantly and updating like 30,000 times a second. It's a great clip. It is a popular one. It is an embarrassing one as well, but that's okay. People are having fun. Watched it a few times, never gets old. Oh, so embarrassing. I love it though. It is a fun one. It's a classic. Just gonna put those in there. As long as I don't pick anything off the belt, it should be fine. That's true. We did have a little bit of a problem with some calculations, but they have mostly sorted themselves out now. Something was counting incorrectly due to an actual bug in the game that they can't fix. Anyway, we've got to look at a cat from the calendar. So bear with me for a moment while I set that up for everyone. To do great cat. Yes. Oh. Okay, and we're going to switch to the cat camera. Oh, you can't see the cat's hidden. Cat. We want the shirt in a second. Let me do the cat, then we'll do the shirt. Okay. Did anyone bother to report that bug? Yes, the bug was reported. It turns out they know about it. It's a problem that's in the architecture and they can't do anything about it. So, it's a damn shame. But, what it's worth, hey, we can stretch and hydrate now while we wait. So for those who don't know why we're looking at a cat right now, we have a contest called Cat of the Month. When we do Cat of the Month, all the great cats for that month we look over, and we determine which is the best cat of that month. Right now we're still on April, because we're usually pretty far behind. But yeah, Cat of the Month. It is a much more interesting competition than you would imagine, and there's a big fight over it, and people get salty about it weeks afterwards. My wife is still angry about Cat of the Month. Last one, and that was a week ago. Angry is probably a little bit unfair to say, but she thinks the wrong cat won. Anyway, this is deemed a great cat, so we'll put that in the box. Cat of the Month contest in a few weeks. Alright, and we've got to do... Now what we've got to do is, what the shirt. So, do what the shirt. That's what the shirt is, oh, it's the catalyst. I don't know what it's mixing, what it's matching, but it's a catalyst. I've tried to think about it. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's cute. That's what matters. Alright. Now we can play Factorio. It's salt. It's like oxygen and sulfur. What, because sulfur's yellow and oxygen is blue? It's making sulfur dioxide with one sulfur monoxide? Is sulfur monoxide a thing? I don't know. Anyway. Sulfur monoxide's a thing. Where to get that? I believe this is Redbubble. My wife tends to get a lot of shirts for me from Redbubble, so that's where I would give it a go. Oh, you're going to go to the burger festival? We'll be back in 90 minutes. Better post that burger. Post that burgs. Oxygen is red in diagrams. Yeah, it's red in this game as well. Hydrogen's white. I don't know. Elements actually have a color? That's a silly question, I know, but do they? What's blue? Nitrogen, I believe. At least it was in every Factorio mod I've played, which is all based off angels or bobs, I don't know. I guess I could pull these up. She can make the bots do it. Whatever you... No. Do not pull up that combinator. What was in... Ooh, what was it in Space Cam? That's a good question. I don't remember. That's true, Space Cam, the way that we should base all our scientific knowledge off. I'm not being sarcastic, I legitimately believe this. I don't know. I'd have to check. Oxygen in a beaker. It is blue. Hang on, I saw that someone was doing a mock-up of it. I didn't see they actually made it. Did this actually get made? Oh my god. No. No. I thought it was a myth. Oxygen is red, by the way, apparently. It does look like reasonable. Okay, no, I didn't see they'd made it. Oh, that's scary shit. Albeit, if you never played Oxygen Non-Include... Oh, no, sorry. Blah, 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 blah. You never played Space Chem. Really good puzzle game. It has nothing to do with chemistry. Not really. So funny. I love talking about Space Chem to people, and they're like, I've heard it's a really good puzzle game, but I don't understand chemistry. I'm like, it's okay, it's not chemistry. And they're like, it's called Space Chem. Yeah, that's what it's called, but there's nothing about chemistry. Like, why is it called Space Camp then? I'm like, frankly, it's a very good question. Never heard of it before. Oh man. Worth your time, man. I mean, if you like puzzle games, it's one of the Zectronic games, if you've ever heard of those. It's probably pretty cheap these days, honestly. Oh look, how much is Space Cam? Space Cam. I never finished it. It's, oh wow, really? $14? You can probably wait for a sale and it'll be super cheap. But it's a very, very good game. Factory is another Zectronics game. Factory I really loved. I got pretty far in Factory. I got pretty far in Space Cam as well. The only Zectronics game I finished, and I talk about this all the time, is Exapunks. Because I am a punk. I am not an Exa. In Factory, you could almost say, what if Space Chem but 3D, also not chemistry but buildings? Yeah, I got up to the part in Space Chem where you start doing the like the Alpha Sigma ingredients, and since they required recursion, I just couldn't get my head around it. I was really struggling with that. How's it all going? I realize I shouldn't have put all this away. That fighting level. Oh. I got to world, and like the second to last world in Space Chem. And my understanding is the last world was just a was just one of those special missions in Space Chem where you had to fight something. Which was, man, puzzle games need to have more fights. I know that's a weird take, but I think I'm right. How are we going? We've got 1.8k reds. I don't know if that number's improving. How are my dragons doing? My dragons are maxed out, Dave. My dragons are all maxed out. The dragons are over. Sadness is abounds. We need to change some numbers. I've got too many belts. Too many yellow belts. Really, 1.5k? 1.5%? That's not 1.5%. 66,000. 66,000. What have I got at that? Oh. Really? Shenzhen I liked. You have one more for me, but it's really long. Does it have an ending, Dave? Opus Magnum I didn't like because I suck at rotations. I can't figure it out. Well, 1.5, so green chips is what, 34? Yeah, I suppose that would be about right. Okay, well, we're going to drop belts by half. 0.75, which is 133,000. Okay. People letting off fireworks. So cool.
Butt kicking for goodness.
They recently updated it. You don't know it has a lot. I'm sorry. I didn't do it. I don't know why I'm saying sorry. No, someone's letting off fireworks. It's not the house. Thank you so much for following. Hey guys. Really appreciate it. Hey guys, it's Hey Guys. Yeah, Dave, if you could send me that link and I'll check out another one. If you want to continue ruining my life, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, these are not really doing well with coal. That's fine, I kind of expected that. Blue science is doing okay, I guess. Hang on. Blue science is doing okay, I guess. Because this has no way of actually stopping it. Interesting. Antimatter dimensions. Oh, a friend was telling me about antimatter dimensions. Same friend that I linked Dragon Game to. Okay, I'll check that out. Same friend that I accidentally shot in Deep Rock Galactic because I saw him being attacked by biters. Not biters. What are they called? What are they called in Deep Rock Galactic? They're not bugs. What are they called? got an official name. Cliffords? Cliffords! Clifford the big red dog! Oh, speaking of Deep Rock Galactic, I think they're hinting and teasing towards the next season. Very excited for another season of Deep Rock. Not that I've had anything against this season, like I've still got a lot of stuff to do, but you know, I'll take another season. Whatever. You can't stop me. And we probably need to get these mines. In a video game, I didn't shoot anyone in real life. I've mentioned before my feelings on guns. No, I was just playing Deep Rock Galactic, and I just swung. I saw him being attacked, and I meant to shoot at the bugs that were attacking him. Instead, I just turned around and just shot him in the back, and then just turned around and went back to what I was doing. I was like, what a friend am I? Just shooting my friend in the back while he needed my help. He didn't actually need my help. In Minecraft, yeah, exactly. I would like a little piece of ginger slice. Incoming snacks. Weep, weep, that's the sound of the snacks coming in. You got BP 100? What's BP 100? Sorry, my mind's just blank of what that means. I'm sorry. Is that like the seasonal rank? So, grats. Oh, you finished the battle pass. Holy shit. Grats. I am like 50. I'm not even close. That's okay. I maybe play like 3 or 4 games every now and then. By the way, Soulburn, if you ever see me playing and you're wondering if we've got a free spot, let me know. Because we usually only play with 3 of us. You know, you're more than welcome to join us if you wish. Up to you. An open invitation for you. Because usually what if you want impossible lag, you're going to get impossible lag, but hey, look. At least it's gonna be playing with me, and you know, hey, if anything goes wrong, it's probably my fault anyway. Welcome. You know what I miss from Nullius? I miss the clones. I would love to have a clone just always sitting by the facility to change numbers around. I could have a clone in every area. It'd be so wonderful. I haven't even done an Elite Deep Dive. I haven't got around to those yet. I mean to do them, but then it just doesn't. We don't get around to it. Thank you. Did you bite it in half? No, you cut it. Because you don't want me eating the whole thing. Aww. Thank you. Love you. So thoughtful. She cut my snack in half. She's so thoughtful. Sounds like she's not, but hey, Lord Platypus, how you doing? She's actually thoughtful. Because otherwise, you know... No, what happened is it's a ginger slice, which is very, very good. But I got a very big piece, and then I just had really bad acid reflux all night. And we were suspecting it was the ginger slice. So ginger slice, it's hang on. It's a New Zealand thing apparently. So I'll show you it. It looks like this, right? And so it's got like a gingery sort of cream on top and then a biscuity bit at the bottom. But yeah, it's just really spicy, whoa, just burns the back of your throat. So, welcome to the Snack Zone. Bow, 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 bow. Could add the avatars mod. It might be the same as clones I'm talking about. It could be Carl. Could be. The thing I'd have to be very careful with with this mod is that whenever you add something, it'll make the recipe for the duck harder. And I don't need a harder duck than I already have. This isn't... Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I'm building this. I guess more red circuits? Could be squishy. Love the colors on the belt? Yeah, they're pretty, right? It's a chaotic way of playing, but... Riedler plays Assassin's Creed. That makes sense. Who made the ginger slice? My boss did. My boss, she does a lot of baking. It's like her hobby, and then she brings the snacks in to work. And then, we all have snacks. Don't follow me, you don't stream. Alright then. But yeah, so my boss made them for like an event we were having. And there was some left over, so we got it. I'd probably like to do some more of these things. Do like this. Could do like this. Okay. If we connect this properly. Like so. There we go. Just like I bought one. Does your boss normally make treats? Yeah, she does. It's like a little bit of a, hey, I know you don't want to come to this meeting today, but I made some like chocolate brownie. And she is a really good baker, so hell yeah. People come from all over the place for her like desserts. Yeah, she's a really good boss. Like she is actually really, really supportive. Yeah. So you know, he's the sort of boss that you see like the slap in the face every time. What do you mean? He's the sort of boss that like, you know, you're dealing with some shit, and even though I'm like in a decent position, it's just like this person's being an asshole. And they're like, hey, you want me to handle this? I'm like, yeah. And then I see the email and I'm like, oh, oh, that was a savage response. And I always appreciate the savage response because it's always good having like a manager who's like going to bat for you. Administrative assistant makes awesome brownies. The other day our manager made brownies and it was chocolate surprise. It was a surprise because it was 3 types of chocolate. And it's like, that's a good chocolate. That's a good surprise. I suppose we better connect that. It was surprising. I mean, she got very excited to tell everyone what the surprise was, so no one was like, what? No one was that surprised with the surprise. But you know what? No one's complaining. How do I manage the sushi? So it all starts here where maths is done. And the maths works out a sort of percentage. I'm going to respond to that in a second, Dave. And then that gives us what's on the red signal. The red signal is the maximum. The green signal, whenever something enters or leaves the belt, it adds or subtracts from the green belt. So whenever green is less than red, then it goes in. That's how I manage the sushi. Dave, here's Employee Appreciation Day. You got a mint with a note saying how you are so fresh. That is horrible. That is horrible. What about coal? Coal's fine. Coal's absolutely fine. We've balanced that out. Coal has all fixed itself now. It's warning? Oh yeah, it's been warning for a while. I've just sort of left that warning there to see if it ever fixes itself. It hasn't fixed itself. I don't know if it ever will. But it's nice to know that it's going to try. I don't think it's ever going to try. Oh, actually, you know what is interesting? We have the bots doing nothing. And to give the bots another job. I think that fixes. Yep. That shouldn't take them too long. Man, that is absolutely a on the other side next to the train. That's true. Might work nicer. Okay, we'll put it on the other side. That employee appreciation hurts, man. Have you ever seen the? I'm sure you've seen the one on Reddit where it's like they got a rock that just says "You rock," and it's just like, holy shit. Like, I would have appreciated if you did nothing rather than gave me a rock. Is this on peaceful? Yeah, there are no biters at all. Just because, quite frankly, I'm not dealing with that shit. You can call me a coward. You can call me whatever you want. Don't do that. There's no reason to. But, you know, I didn't want to try and do this with biters because it's painful enough as it is. It's so insulting as they denied raises. I mean, I get denying raises. Like, I know that sucks, and I know I'm sure, absolutely sure you deserve it. But in this sort of sense, I kind of get it. It's shitty. I'm not saying it's ever okay, but it's shitty. But, I mean, you don't need to add insult to injury, you know? Like, that's just unacceptable. Yeah, it would be. I mean, there was always the thought, Osmosis Jones, that I could do that in the future, and I would probably put, like, guns on the corners or something. I don't know. You never play with biters? Feel free to call your wimp. Absolutely not. I wouldn't. Because the funny thing about Factorio, especially the way I'm playing it right now, is it's a single-player game. If you want to do it better, you want to do it with biters, do it with biters. You know, same way as cheats. If people want to play with cheats, it's not like it ruins my game experience. Single-player game. Why should I care? Death World Sushi next. I mean, it's always possible that I could just try Death World in general next, not with Sushi. I've never done a Death World. Play the game you want to play the game. Exactly. If you enjoy the game and you're not affecting anyone, like, if you're enjoying the game and the reason you're enjoying it because you're playing multiplayer with cheats, I mean, then, you know, one, if you, two, why? Why are you doing this? Like, who are you trying to impress? Because ain't no one impressed by that. They denied. Oh wait, they denied raises during. That's a good point. It's record inflation. Yeah, it sucks. They're probably increasing their prices as well, right? Yeah, no. If them. If them to hell and back. It's time to eat the rich, as they say. I don't know why that started with a French voice. I apologize for that. A fake French voice at that. Given the fact that I am not French in any way, shape, or form. The smartest thing you built was a generic load-unload station where you choose what you want with a constant combinator. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd like to try Death World one day. I'm sure it'll be a absolute nightmare factory. But, you know what? Welcome to me playing Factorio. Yeah, fair enough. Never apologize for messed up impromptu accents. As long as people who are French are not insulted, that's probably the main thing. It's fine to go with impromptu made up accents, but if you're actually insulting someone, I don't want to insult someone. And I'm aware people are French. Like in general, I'm aware the French exist. So race to flame turrets. I mean, are we talking about the internet or Factorio here? That didn't get counted. You know what? Didn't get counted. We can just put it in there and get it counted again later. Do that. Just count it. I'm aware of the affliction of being French affects some people. It affects a lot more people than you'd imagine. Yeah, every day, people are born with the problem with the affliction of being French. With a small donation to the SeiferKatt charity. I saw where this is going, and I'm not sure I want to continue. We can prevent that. I don't think we can prevent someone being French. That's okay. You know, we're all a nationality, I suppose. And shit. How do I get out of this one? Seems like the old boy SeiferKatt's got himself in a world of trouble. Maybe he should just shut the up. Zach. Oh. Anyway. Hey, so how about that local sports team, eh, guys? Can you believe they got those runs with the hoop? Wow, couldn't believe it. Uh, damn it. Well, what I was worried there is someone would then donate bits or something, be like, "Yes, I'm here for my contribution," and that's not a contribution. That's not a thing I'm actually going to do. So that would technically be lying. They're the runs. No, runs like cricket. Right, cricket's not a worldwide game. I forget that.
Thanks for your support.
Thanks for the kibble, Dave. I'm not doing it. No, I don't care if Dave wants it. Dave doesn't get it this time. On Steve, just a little genocide.
Thanks for your support.
Thanks Soulburn for the kibble. Oh goodness.
Thanks for your support.
Thank you, thank you, Dave, for the 100 bits. And may I say, meow. We're going with a meow today. I meow for 100 bits. It's the anti 111. Oh no. Wait, I did it wrong. Quote, bad. Okay. There's the opposite. Every now and then we get an opposite. Funnily enough, that already exists, but we'll add it again because it's just funny that's in there twice.
Thanks for your support.
Oh no.
Now they have like 90 bits to go LUL.
Meow. Meow. Thank you for the 200 bits, Creedler. You see, do you know what word is always spelled incorrectly? I'm gonna say incorrectly. I'm gonna go with it's a joke, a trick question. And the answer is incorrectly. Fine. I will change your quote. What number was it? It was 336, probably. You know, sorry. You know what? I should have thought about the quote historian, and that's me being a right shit there. I apologize. Okay, we're gonna continue trying to count out this way. And it's a duplicate. Well, it's kind of a duplicate, but it's also a new one. I don't know how to count these ones. This is new, but it's old. What is the train for if we use sushi belts? Aha, good question, good question. The train is to mix things, because otherwise to get from here is almost never going to happen. So they all go in here, and it goes over here. And the train's going to have its n minus 1. So that's the general plan. And then we're going to come over here, we're going to get the coal. I guess we start building over here as well. Why don't we start building over here now? What are we doing with this? You know what? Whatever we do with it, it would be fantastic to have. Add more bots? Yeah, maybe. I think it'd be awesome if we had like another couple of research facilities around. Yeah. I wonder if you can introduce biters after you started the game. I don't know if it's possible. As for power, doing more in the way of... Guys, we're gonna take some time. We're gonna have to do some work to get the trains through there as well. You can do it? Oh. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, I deliberately turned that off because I didn't want them going that way. That doesn't seem in the spirit of things. That doesn't seem in the spirit of things at all. Why am I expanding there? Because happy to see you. Because I want the coal. Having one coal thing only just makes me a little bit nervous. And everything needs to be everywhere. That is true. Otherwise, we're some sort of fascist. And you know, I don't understand fashion at all, so I'd be a terrible fascist. Oh, well, I mean, clearly I'm not doing this for achievements. Self-fulfillment is the real achievement today. Okay. Turn that off, because I can't see shit, Captain. Okay, what is our problem? Well, that's a problem of lack of stone. Do you know what? What word means? What word did I say incorrectly? What is the game time for the save? Time is it? 2 days, 2 hours. So 50 hours. That's not bad. No, it's pretty bad. We're rushing for purple for Coverix so we can at least start doing that with getting more stuff. Not too bad given the fact that this is an absolute chaos machine. I don't know why I'm doing the ones that the bots could actually take care of. Where are the rest of my bots? Ah. I've left them behind again, I see. It's a common thing that I do. They'll catch up one day. One day they'll catch up. Poor little guys. Abandoned by their only friend. Oh god. Okay, well. They helped me so much. Yeah, if they helped me so much, why aren't they here right now? Hmm? It's because you abandoned them! Yeah, well, that's on them. Let's see. Oil is still doing fairly well, that's good. We've had 220 barrels of sulfuric acid, that's not bad. Hang on, I made this sulfuric acid down here, but then I've got no radar for it, so who knows how well it's going. Oh no. I think making more sulfuric acid in the future might be a good idea. How's this one going? We have made 160 barrels. That's not bad. I'm pretty happy with 160 barrels of sulfuric acid. I think more might be in order if possible. Yeah, though, that's the question. Near water. You don't really make much, but then again, you don't get much sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid over here might be a really good idea. Okay. I think we've got enough sulfur, we just don't have enough sulfuric acid. So what I would like to do is probably build this one right here. A little bit of a waterlogged one. Doing okay, Dave? Oh god, why are we at 1,200 again? And we should all this work to pull those numbers down. Okay. Look after yourself, alright? Can't do anything to help you, so you just look after yourself. I'm worried about you, buddy. I'm worried about anyone drinking heavily, to be fair. Ah, that sucks. That's why you should never have friends. That's a joke, of course. Friends are good. It's a big call from SeiferKatt there. Friends are good. I don't really play Factorio with anyone. That's actually a true statement. Because genuinely my friends don't play Factorio. They'll happily watch me play Factorio and, you know, talk shit while I do it, but... And that's the reason why I initially decided to stream, because they enjoyed themselves and I enjoyed doing it, so I was like, oh, maybe I should do this on a regular basis. But yeah, I don't play this game multiplayer. And I think anyone, like, if you watch how I play, after a while, you'd be like, you know what? That's probably for the best. Alright then, well that's good. As long as you look after yourself. Lately you found it hard to enjoy a game alone? That's fair. I mean, again, beauty of games, you can really play it any way you want. Oh look, those bots are eventually going to make it to me. Not today, robot. I think that's actually almost perfect. Aside from the fact that we don't have those. On here. Play single player games so you won't have to deal with people sometimes. Yeah, look, I get that. Upgraded to Parmic 2? What? Talking to me or you talking to someone else? I'm confused. I don't understand what you mean. Maybe we play it sometimes as DRG because the community is nice most of the time. Yeah, DRG community is pretty pretty chill. Someone didn't like the fact the other day that we all died, but you know what? That's on them. That was their foolish mistake for joining us. Yeah, they say we all gotta die sometimes. We had a room last night in Deep Rock Galactic. No, you're probably right. Here we go. Combinators are there now. We had a room the other day while doing an extermination mission, where we had 2 eggs in the same room. And one of my friends is like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we accidentally burst 2 eggs at the same time? And we all sort of chuckled to ourselves, and then it happened, and we're like, what? And we go to the other guy, did you do this on purpose? He's like, yeah. I was like, god damn it. We had to deal with like 3 dreadnoughts at the same time. Got them, and that's why I've got the achievement. Because someone said, wouldn't it be funny if? And he thought, yeah, it would be funny if. Excuse me. Oh yeah, upgraded to power armor. Yeah, we don't have power armor 2 yet. Last week EDD was bugged. What's EDD? Oh, elite deep dives. Kicking people for the 3rd mission. Oh. Yeah, we got some legs. I was getting a bit frustrated. So we got legs and we got enough power cells to support walking. So we should have a better time with that. I think so. Where are my battery Mark 2s? I haven't researched them yet. Game's on. Yeah. I think about battery Mark 2s. I do have battery Mark. No. We have battery Mark 2s. We haven't started making low densities yet. Maybe we should do that at some point. Alright, that'll start the wheel. Low oxygen sound. Oh yeah, the low oxygen sound's not fun. I think I heard that. I don't know where I heard that live first. I don't know if it was on stream, but it was on someone's stream. I don't know if it was mine or Sif's, but suffocating isn't fun. You know what? I've heard that. I've been told this before. Usually. Nope. Nope. We're getting away from this one immediately. I see where we're going with it, and we're not going there. Oh, goodness. So, how about that local sports team? Can you believe how many tries they got? Wow, amazing. I decided when I bring that up, I'm just going to go with rugby or cricket, despite the fact I know nothing about rugby and very little about cricket. How about that silly mid-on, eh? I love that silly mid-on is actually a position in cricket. Well, it's not a position so much as a place where someone stands. Hey, the bots are back. Lazy bots. Last time you suffocated, took your breath away. Hey. Okay. We're all here now. Oh, we need to get water into here? Oh, strange. There we go. Nice. We did it like that. No, 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 no. It's all good, Dave. No one is being harmed, and I think everyone's having fun, so don't you worry about it. Nothing to apologize for. There's only been one thing that I think you had to apologize for, and you did immediately. So we're all good. The drunken rowdy Dave is the best kind of Dave. I don't know, it seems like we're getting into hippie, not hippie Dave. What's the other Dave? An unprofessional Dave, but I know about the professional Dave antics. And what Dave will do to remain keep his professionalism. We're going to do a science lab here, I think. Hippie Dave, that's who I was thinking. Yeah. How are we doing? We're doing 600? Okay, that's cool. 600's not bad. Are they... Oh, they're unloading, like, yellow belts to me again. Of course, once the upgrades are complete, that'll no longer be a thing that happens. I'm just watching a video where someone just said triple cheeseburger really loudly, and now I want a triple cheeseburger. Which is the only sort of cheeseburger one should officially have. Speaking of triple cheeseburger, Panda and I went to the McDonald's drive-thru again. Very good stuff. Very excited. She's doing very well at her job as like co-pilot. She's navigator and she's like music expert. So she'll make sure we got good music while we're driving. Just talking about you being the co-pilot and that you do a good job. Well, I'm the pilot. I better do a good job. Yeah, so her job is to make sure we got good music and make sure that I understand the directions. Sometimes I don't understand the directions. And we understand them together and then we make progress. That's a good question. What did you do to apologize for? I think it was a link. I think it was a dodgy link. And I was like, oh no. I don't remember what the link was, but I remember it was like, oh, I kind of want to delete that individual message. I couldn't figure out how, and I didn't want to time you out, so. I don't remember exactly what it was for. I guess you got off scot-free on that one. Factorio link. Was it a Factorio link? I don't know. Was it a link to the past? It absolutely was. I'll say. Oh yeah, speaking about streams real quick. No one was speaking about streams, by the way. Anyway, speaking about streams, I really enjoyed Wednesday's Cook Serve Delicious 3 stream. I'm really sad that I had to end it short because of the scary have I seen Factorio? Oh no, of course I have. I really enjoyed that stream and I'm really looking forward to doing more of it. I was sad that I had to end it because of scary thunderstorms, but sometimes you just gotta make sure your computer doesn't explode. I know people are like, your computer will be fine as long as it's got surge protector, which is something that Nuke was telling me, but I've seen Factorio. Oh no, I have seen it. Why? Do I actually unplug it? Yeah, I do. I mean, sure, surge protectors are good and all, but can't get me if it's not even plugged in. I'm looking forward to playing more Cook Serve Delicious 3 because it's a chaotic mess, that game. And I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Nuke was telling me I probably didn't need to do as much as I was doing, but I don't care. I would rather be safe and have a computer not explode. Because that would make me very, very sad. You need to unplug all peripherals as lightning can travel through the other cables. Like, what do you mean, like Ethernet? Or are you making a joke that I also have to unplug my mouse? I think you're shitting with me, Dave. Did I just see a flicker? I'm sure I didn't. No. Although we are at 60 megawatts now, so... Surge protector that powers your PC, modem, monitor, speakers should be all unplugged. Oh yeah. That's all unplugged. So the surge protector's got all that stuff. I yanked that cable out. So my whole computer network, my computer rig is just not connected to power, like connected to the wall. I suppose I did forget to unplug my Ethernet, but I guess we got away scot-free this time. You lucked out, guys. That could have been it. My rig dies, I just become like a Minecraft streamer. Because Minecraft is low requirements, that's the joke. I wouldn't like to do that. I know Minecraft has like a bunch of like really interesting mods, but I've never done the mods for Minecraft. I don't think I want to. Oh, train went by. Train. Mods are great, you're playing them right now? Oh, excellent. Yeah, I've heard good things about them. Ooh. That's scary. Yeah, no, I prefer not to lose everything in my house, obviously. Doesn't want to lose everything in his house? What a noob. Yeah, that's probably good. I haven't really played a lot of Minecraft. The only so when I played Minecraft, you got to have a like skin, and I found one of the guy from Dead Space, and I was just like, yeah, Dead Space. So I'm just like walking around as that guy because why not? Fridge, furnace, AC, stove, microwave, PC, TVs, all gone. Well, I mean that'd be a fun claim for insurance, I suppose. But I mean, I'd prefer not to have to use insurance. Like, sure, you pay for it, but I prefer never to use it. I think that's a reasonable thing to say. It's good that you got it, but ugh, I don't want to have to deal with it. That should be good to go now. Bumpscene on science, cover X. Taking a long time. Like a seatbelt, you're gonna have it on every time, but you don't want to ever have to need it. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'll always have my seatbelt on. I hope I'll never need it, but it's there. Makes me nervous when people don't put their seatbelts on. Like, I know they can, look after themselves, but gosh, it makes me nervous. Thankfully, no one does it when I'm driving. If I was driving and someone didn't want the seatbelt, I'm like, you're welcome to get out. Like, I know that's not my responsibility. If you're not a minor, it's not my responsibility. But I don't care. I'm driving someone, they're putting their seatbelt on. I don't give a crap. Welcome not to be in my car. I feel the driver does have a sense of responsibility, even though it's not like their responsibility. Okay, you know what? We need to start working on yellow science, I think. I just don't want to be ever in a situation where I could possibly hurt someone. I think it's fair. Your state, the driver gets the ticket? Really? So in New Zealand, if the person is under 16, the driver gets the ticket. If the person's over 16, the person who doesn't have their belt on gets the ticket. I think it's 16. It might be 18. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong. It is your responsibility. Interesting. That does actually make a lot of sense, actually. Now that you bring it up. Yeah, an unsecured passenger becomes a projectile. There was like a classic thing that my mum and sister were having an argument about, which was like, mum's like, oh, it's okay, I'll just hold on to it. And my sister's like, yeah, if we get in a crash, that's going flying. Mum's like, no, I'm strong. Gravity will be fine. My sister responds, gravity may be fine, but inertia is a bitch. And it's just like, that is just so wonderful. Like, no, it doesn't matter if you'll be fine or gravity's fine. If we hit something, that thing's going flying. New York did a ton of new laws and campaigns about wearing seatbelts. Did they now? Okay, that's good. It was really crazy when we were driving through America, and apparently there was like a lot of lobbying in America. I could be wrong on this, but it's what we heard. So that people didn't have to wear helmets when riding motorbikes. And it's just like, what? Why? And basically they found that people require less hospital time if they're involved in a crash without a helmet. Or rather, there's less people going to hospital because if they're wearing a helmet. It's like, yeah, because they're not going to a hospital, they're going to a friggin' morgue. Yeah, exactly. It was something along those lines. It's just like, that's stupid. But, you know, that's what they wanted, and so that's what they got. And I was just like, that's so scary that you'd think that's okay. Yeah, they legislated survivorship bias. But the worst type, it was the type of, that doesn't make sense, because yeah, you don't get as many people in the hospital when they were not wearing a helmet, because they don't end up in the hospital. But they're like, yep, that was proof, and it all got signed off and all that sort of thing. It's just like, confirm, morgue is in the hospital? Okay. Okay. You know what I mean. Gosh. Was there on Monday? Oh, that's... Wait, Halbert, you work in medical, don't you? Oh god, for a moment there you had me worried, buddy. Gosh. Do that. You won't do what you want. No, we don't care about counting in. And I would like that to be there. Okay. An important job. Don't really think about. Needs to be done. Alright. So, now let's make some batteries. Yeah, it's important stuff. Batteries? Battery? Man, chemical labs. I knew it. I know it. I know. Part of being a porter is carting around the cadavers. Well, that's sometimes the job. Exactly. Critical stuff. People forget that, and it's just like the stupid thing. People forget about all the people who aren't like working the glamour jobs of being like a doctor or a nurse. Everyone thinks, oh, doctors and nurses, but it's like, nah. Like the porters, there's so many people around a hospital that you don't really think of, and if you're not in a hospital, that's just like, no, these people are absolutely vital. Yeah, I'm not sure there's any. Yeah, that's it's the fingers there. No. Yeah. Everyone need in those sorts of huge establishments. Everyone needs to work together to make things happen. And if you do not work together, then shit goes wrong. And you never want shit to go wrong. Exactly. Some people get on their freaking high horse thinking they're better than people. You ain't better than anyone. Okay, so we made some batteries. It's a very good, simple, clean design as well. I like it. Got 4 barrels of sulfur through there. Damn. You only notice scouts when they don't light up. You don't notice the scouts. You can't see them. Yeah, those people are trash. Absolute trash. Only good project managers were quite sure what they were doing, but the project was going well. Bad project managers, you could see them dropping every ball that went past. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a whole bunch of things like that, especially like just in general. Just the, even though I know it's not the same, it's not a video, it's a video game thing rather than a real life thing. But it's like you only notice cameras when they're bad. You don't notice good camera angles usually. If the camera angle is like getting you killed in a game, you're like, man, bloody camera. I know it's not the same, but every holiday you gather money for holiday gifts to clean. See, that's lovely. That's lovely, Soulburn. But I hate it when people treat cleaning staff or just anyone, frankly, just like garbage because they believe they're better than them. It's like, no, those people can go to hell. Honestly, they're the worst. You be polite to everyone. It does not matter what their job is, what their stance is, what your standing is. You know, I have so much more respect for like the executive who thanks people as they hold open the door than I do for like, you know, an executive who doesn't say a damn thing as you hold open the door for them. Really not. You know, it's just common courtesy. You can tell a lot about someone how they treat service staff. Exactly. You really can. And I think it's really important that you treat, I mean, it's not just treat service staff well because they're doing a shitty job. Treat people well because they're people. You know, it's not, not bloody rocket science. Exactly, yeah, we don't. You're quite right. What are we doing with stuff? What do we need? You know what? We're gonna do a thing. We're just gonna connect arithmetic combinators. Anything, output anything times 1. Yeah, times 1. Great. What I'd like to see is what do we have? What do we need? Okay, let's stop that freaking out so much, please. Side combinator. It's going to be freaking out a little bit. There's no way of stopping that, but condition each is less than negative, let's say negative 2000 output. Okay, it's freaking out a little bit. We are really short on plastic, solid fuel, red. Plastic and red chips are a problem. Purple science is not really a surprise. Power pole. How would a power pole help? What, just do that? Oh my god. Okay. Oh god. Sorry, I wasn't looking about the tipping thing. Let me go back on that. Sorry, just a second. Yeah, with chat while I figured that out. People don't appreciate that we can criticize the government, not get put in jail. Oh yeah, people don't understand that. Yeah, any of that. Tipping is really scary thing to me. Not political, but it could get. That's a good point. We get. Well, you know, tipping is a weird thing. But yep. Thank you, Splee, for the politics warning. I appreciate it. Okay, so what are we short on? We are. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to this. This is a good blueprint. We're not gonna keep it up because it is calculating like millions of times a second, and we don't want to do that. We've done this before. Seize the means of production, or seize the means of your production, if you know what I mean. Okay, so plastic and red chips. Okay, so red chips is still a problem. Exactly. No, you're quite right. I've always found tipping an odd thing, but that's because we don't tip in New Zealand. Because they have, you know, minimum wages that are mostly okay. I mean, are they a bit short? Yeah, they are, but it'd be better you only tip cows. Yeah, well, they deserve it, you know. Should be like cow tipping is legal because it's hilarious. Yeah, you're not allowed to tip your waitress. They say tip your waitress, but they get real mad when you push her over. That's what's wrong with society these days. Okay, we need more red chips. That's really the answer. Why do we not have lots of red chips? It's plastic. Okay, plastic is a problem. Yes, it is. Do we need to build towards another... God, another one? We're not building plastic here. Could we? I think that was our plan. But we are going to need to get more oil very soon. Seems like every time we spread, it's mostly because of oil, or it's mostly because of things you can burn. Hmm. Nope, venturing into political territory with that line. Oh, hey, it looks like the construction bots are done. Uh, I mean, yeah. Some people. Some people deserve that as well. The dichotomy of the internet. Sometimes we're nice and sometimes we're burning it down. Dichotomy might not be the right word, but that's okay. I'm not here to say right words. I'm not your English teacher. If I was, I'd remind you that you really need to revise page 38 before class tomorrow. But it's the weekend. Sorry, did you want to get good grades? Gracious. Excellent. Be kind to cows as well. It's how you... Yeah, but don't you want ground beef? Happy cows taste better. Suppose. Where are the... Yeah, they probably are. No. It does not show. Yeah, New Zealand cow. New Zealand's have... New Zealand has real great cow splee. Like, honestly, best beef I ever tasted is in New Zealand. Like, I've gone overseas and just the beef wasn't as good. I don't know what to tell you. We have all the grass. Better believe it, we got so much grass, we don't know what to do with it all. Where's the next oil worth going for? That one's a while away. That one, I'm sort of pushing towards it, but also kind of not. New Zealand, that's why Macca's isn't trash there. New Zealand great cows, don't ask what they do to the sheep. Nothing bad. Nothing illegal as far as I'm concerned. Are they gonna... You guys gonna get that done? Or you just sort of... One of them's gonna get it done. I mean, apparently New Zealand lamb and all that sort of thing, like New Zealand sheep meat is very good, but I don't really eat sheep. I don't like the taste or the texture. They're fluffy, that's important. That's my pipes, great. Okay, what are we short on? It's stone and plastic. We need to push up stone just a little bit more. We might do, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I'm seeing stone being a problem. Okay, let's push up the stone numbers a bit. Where was they had a 10-year sentence for cheap, but a death sentence for stealing it? I don't know, but that's a really funny... I haven't heard about that one. Lamb tastes like a zoo smells. I haven't heard that one, Halbait. I don't know. Pretty funny, though. No, you don't understand. I wasn't stealing it. I was borrowing it. Ah, disgusting. You know what? Stone, we're going to take that and we're going to double it again. Because that is what's slowing us down. Sounds Welsh, sure. Look, those jokes always sound Welsh or New Zealand, or New Zealander or Australian. It's always the same joke. Okay, so we're going to allow a lot more stone into the system. I really don't care. Just because we need it to make the... I mean, look at it go. Look at it go. That's going to cause problems later. You know what we're going to do as well? We're going to push that up to another amount. Push through more coal, push through more everything.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Hey, Lorraine Llama, thank you so much for the follow. How you doing today? Hang on a moment. Hey, I watch your stream. Awesome. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Some fellow soul brought you, me? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're running a sushi belt. It's chaotic. It's a nightmare factory. I'm enjoying it. It's probably honestly, if some soul brought you saw my cat of the month clip. Ah, good old cat of the month. It's everything I do seems to be a bit chaotic. Oh yeah, absolutely. Good point. Absolutely, shout out there. Playing. I think I've been seeing you playing XCOM lately. Is that right? Ah, no, Darkest Dungeon was what you were playing. Maybe it was both. You need to get into that Darkest Dungeon too. That looks fun. Indeed, I agree. Yeah, guys, if you don't check it, I haven't seen Lorraine, you absolutely should. Or Llama. Do we go with Llama? The wrong short. Okay, so it looks like we still need to upgrade some more belts. No, I'm going to do it the half-ass way, which is usually the worst way to do anything in this factory. But it's always the fun way. 707 belts need to be updated. Oh gosh. Never again using yellow belts on the outside, so hopefully that will fix things. How are we going for buildings, actually? We've got approximately 41,000 red belts going. Never half-ass two things, always full-ass one thing. So many llamas, right? But yeah, this is going well. Oh, that's right. We're trying to build over here for the coal. At this point, I wonder whether it might be an idea to go and get this oil from there. Although, what if there's like something going on over there? All right, you want to disrespect New Zealand farming industry one more time, Wes? Don't go disrespect New Zealand farming industry. Grass-fed cow, best cow. Wait, hang on a moment. I missed something there. Being cat of the month clip. What have I missed there? Got a nice board game collection in the background. Got some of those games. Oh, excellent. What's your favorite game, if I may ask? A game for Laureen. Oh gosh. You know, I got a game right next to me that I've been meaning to play. I'm gonna do this because I've been meaning to play this game and I just haven't got around to it. Which is, I wonder if this is gonna work. Boop. It's very big. Never mind. That was a terrible idea. So, a game that I've been sort of meaning to play, it's actually a solo game, Under Falling Skies. It's originally a print and play game, but they gave it like a full box release with like little plastic ships like Space Invaders. Yeah, I've been meaning to play it. I bought it a while back. I played the tutorial games a couple of times. I was like, yeah, this is pretty fun. And then I just haven't got around to it. But yeah, it's got a print and play release, Under Falling Skies. Definitely worth checking out. I kind of dig it. Fun. Where's the theme song? Theme song does. We don't have a theme song for What the Game. We've only got a theme song for What the Shirt. Hang on. Hang on. Why am I getting. What the Game's never had a theme song. What do I have to do? Wait, did it? Probably did. Do. What the Game? Curious? Terraforming Mars? That's a classic. Terraforming Mars, a game. I don't own Terraforming Mars, but I've played it a few times and it's pretty good. my favorite one probably, and I don't know if you can see it behind me because I think it's directly behind me. Let's do this. Oh, it's directly behind me. There we go, right there. Got Galaxy Trucker. Galaxy Trucker is a wonderful game. No, you can't delete them because it was a separate quote that was unknown. But Galaxy Trucker is a wonderful, wonderful game. I've got all the expansions. It's the first edition as well. Clips, oh yeah, Clips is up there as well. What else we got? Okay, look, you know, we're going to do a board game look now because this is kind of fun. We've got a lot of champions over there. I love Marvel Champions. I love card games. Got a bunch of cards over there from other Fantasy Flight games. We've got Zero Confluence there, a game about trading. It's only trading, no combat. It's great fun. Very few games allow you to do a 3-party deal. Got Dungeon Pets, which is a favorite of my wife's. What else we got? Isle of Cats. You know what? Isle of Cats has adorable little cats. Wingspan, New Zealand edition there. Oh, Oceanic. Apparently Australian birds count. Really sassy there. Yeah, we've got a bit of a collection. We haven't really been building to it lately. But, yeah, love Galaxy Truckers. I've got all the expansions, but most people are too frightened to play all of the stuff. Me and my sister used to play just the hard stuff. Yeah, keeping birds as if they exist. Yeah, stupid birds. Birds aren't even real. We actually might have a problem with what we're doing right now. We actually need to continue building out this way. Yeah, we have a boat system that goes a little bit chaotic. What the sushi is going on here? You got it right, sushi. Oh shoot. Fine. What I'm a little bit worried about happening right now. I heard a throw burrito. I have seen it. It's not a game that I thought would be for me. I don't really play a lot of party games. Generally, if I get the chance, I'm gonna like have a game that takes me about like the general sweet spot for a game for me that I like is about 2-3 hours. That's the where I like to go. Yeah, everyone sort of just lurks around here. But yeah, so generally I don't play party games. Maybe I should, but it doesn't really happen. I'll put this out here just so that way we've got hopefully another bastion for them to be able to recharge, because otherwise I think they're going to get stuck across that river. That weird puzzle game with the background when you click a button. The Factorio community tends to be pretty tight. Okay, we need to start considering the train. Consider the train. Yeah, be considering train. Shapes 2. I liked Shapes 1. I think I got stuck on like the last section of it, but Shapes 1 was pretty fun. I don't think it had any right to be as fun as it actually turned out to be. It's like, why is Shapes 1 so fun? Don't lose your train of thoughts. I'm screwed. Losing my train of thoughts is what I do all the time. Actually, no, I think... Are we good? No, we're not good. We stuffed up. Cue the ghost in bot. Oh my god, the snack, yes. Shapes. I love shapes. Now I'm excited about shapes again. They're a good snack. I don't care what anyone says. Shapes are a good snack. Yeah, exactly. Well, as long as I don't accidentally pick up anything from the belt, I should be okay. Anything else is recoverable. There we go. Well, not all of them. Some of them are circles. Like, shapes have different shapes. What are you guys all doing? Oh, you're upgrading. I missed a yellow belt, did I? Oh, you're right, I did. Thank you. The end of the world, but let's fix it anyway. Don't worry, we'll get another one. Oh god, I'm just a goofball that loves doing that shit. I regret nothing. Okay. Oh, please do. Please derail the topic whenever possible. Oh god. Look, I'm not here to play Factorio, I'm just here to talk shit. Factorio just happens to happen. Ah, god. I don't have rails. I'm alright. I've only got to build to around here. That's my plan. Once I build to here, then we can build another station. And I think this is where I want to... Yeah. Meh. I want to build that. There we go. Okay. And then what I might do is put a radar here, so that way I'll know when it's all built up. Okay. Victoria is a vessel for conversation. Like chips are a vessel for ketchup. Well, look at that optimism of this research base. Oh god, okay. The magic 8-ball crashing and magic escaping only to recall this into existence. So it usually goes, magic 8-ball, what's a great answer? It says hell yes. I love that when it comes back together, it just says hell yes. Anyway, speaking of board games, you start playing board games due to small space on the table. You don't have space to get a bigger table. Okay, what we did is we bought a camping table. Like, I don't know, hang on, that's how well it's gonna go. We bought like a little camping table there. And we just, it's a bit of a mess right now because there's like 3 different things going on with it. But that way you can like fold it up and fold it down, and generally you can put most games on it as long as you're not playing something like Eldritch Horror, which is a huge game. Show us the room. No, I don't want to. Was there anything in that direction that I didn't want you to see? No, I think we're okay. I can't go that direction. Yeah, Twilight Imperium is not going to fit on there. Eclipse is not going to fit on there, but generally most medium-sized games for 2 will fit. Because it's generally me and my wife that play. One thing that we really enjoy doing, just going into like a little thing that we do with board games, is we do what's called, we have this book called the Note. It's called that because it's like bought from this store, like the store had cats all over it, and it says Note on it, and it's like, oh, wonderful. Anyway, the Note, and every time we play a 2-player game, we record who won and what the score was. like a very important part of what we do with board games. It do not expose the forbidden ornaments exactly. And so at the end of the year, or at least we're supposed to, we count up who won the most games, and then they win what's called the Nekonote Cup. And it's a very friendly competition, which my wife has won both times we've actually counted up. We didn't count up last year, but I have a funny feeling my wife has probably won that too. Yeah, so Lorraine, you're playing big games. I don't think my camping table idea is going to work for you. So the floor might have to be what you get. How are we doing with numbers, by the way? 30 purples. Okay. Are we doing better on purples now that we've increased stone rates? Let's see. Science is it always looks bad. We seem to be doing a little better with purples. Yeah, everything is a board game these days. Just assume if there's a game, there's a board game version of it. It's generally accurate. Now what I wanted to do is probably make more processing units. Or actually, do we want to start thinking about low density frames? Oh, those minis. Yeah, generally if the reason to buy a game is the minis look amazing, I don't buy those games. Deep Rock Galactic. Alright then, Hellbait, will you take care? Thanks for coming by. Okay, we're going to make low density frames. Not because we have to, but because I think it's a good idea to start planning this. Yeah, no, generally if the big draw to a game is the minis, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do this. I'm scared. You broke your own rule this time? What was your rule? Don't buy games for minis? Buy what you want. Buy what makes you happy. As long as you're happy, right? We've only got one life. Be happy with what you buy. Unless you've got multiple lives, in which case, you know, you do you. But I only happen to have 9 because I'm a cat. I forgot that I was a cat again, guys. Sometimes I forget that I'm a cat. But anyway, yeah. Oh, I've got to don the mask. Okay, fair enough. Don't worry, we'll make mistakes. Now I'm a cat. Do I have 9? There we go. Now I got the cat mask on. Anyways, farmers need to obtain cat's technology. It's not really technology so much as like a racial bonus that we picked at the start of character creation. You know when you do character creation and it's like pick your race and it's like, oh, you get extra lives for this trait. And you go, oh, cool. If we build this way, how long does it take to build these? 20 seconds. Okie dokie, that's a while. Darkest Dungeon minis look amazing. Llama, how are you finding Darkest Dungeon 2? I understand you've been playing it for a while, because I've seen you online every now and then playing it. So how are you enjoying it? Is it good? I've been meaning to get it, but I haven't got around to it yet. Not really the Warhammer quality. No. Warhammer quality is a special little thing. Darkest Dungeon 2 is going to kick your butt like Darkest Dungeon 1, just different way. Okay. Well, I don't mind having my butt kicked. That's why I play Darkest Dungeon, you know? No one plays Darkest Dungeon looking for a good time. Unless getting their butt kicked is a good time, in which case, hey. I ain't judging. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I almost messed that up. Beta was mid. Is mid good? I don't know internet slang anymore. I used to be hip and with it, but then they changed what it was. And now what's it is scary, and it'll happen to you. It is mid. Not helpful. But you know what? I should probably actually prepare floor as floor. What is floor? Can you imagine there are people who give feedback on Steam not recommend because there's no dungeon? I mean, I am willing to bet, I am putting money that is why they put 2 dragons in the Dungeons and Dragons movie. I guarantee it. Because otherwise it'd be Dungeon and Dragon. Sorry, I could just see the complaint right there. There's only 1 dragon in the Dungeons and Dragons movie. How many dungeons with it? There was multiple dungeons, it's fine. Really? That one wasn't appreciated? Man, tough crowd. I mean, you know someone would be angry about that. I was expecting plural dragons. I was expecting plural dungeons. You know what? I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons with my wife and some friends lately. And there's been no dragons. There's been no dungeons. I wonder if I'm going to start getting complaints. So I mean, actually, was there a dungeon? There was kind of a dungeon. There's definitely no dragons. In my current game of D&D that I've been playing with my main group, my main D&D group, we encountered our first dragon, and it almost killed us all. And we were just like, "Holy shit! We've never fought a dragon before." We're so excited going into it, and then it just almost murdered us. And all of us are like, "Nope, not doing that again. That was too scary." Who was DM in that game? The one with no dungeons, no dragons. That's me. I'm the DM in that one. There's no one to blame except myself. So status quo, frankly. Bad campaign, bad DM. That's why you fight young dungeons. Young dungeons have small dragons, and that's true. Yeah. I got no excuses. If there's no dungeons and no dragons, what does the D stand for? Well, hang on. Does that imply that if there's dragons but no dungeons, you're the Dragon Master? Oh shit, I could be the Dragon Master? Holy shit, I never considered that before. What level are you? If you're below 15, you should definitely get curb stomped by a dragon. It was a young dragon. Goblins dressed as dragons will do. Look, Lorraine, I'll take that into consideration. Next game we'll have goblins dressed as dragons. Okay, we can do that. I mean, my current campaign, to be fair, like, I started going with the story and, like, telling them what the problem was, and everyone just sort of went, yeah, that seems like a Seif game. I'm like, what do you mean? You made a game where we're looking for missing cats. And I was like, I did make a game where you're looking for missing cats. No one was minding it, but they were just like, this is the most Seif thing to do. He's running a D&D game about looking for missing cats. Are you serious? And I'm just like, yes, you're looking for missing cats. And they're just like, of course we are. On brand, exactly. My wife is just like, really? I mean, no one really was against it. Of course, it's a good table. Like, the table isn't like, yeah, we refuse your game. But, yeah, I'm staying on brand. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to go straight north. Actually, no, finish getting this this coal first. How are we getting back? What if I just had like a one-off thing and it spun around and turned around again? That might work. Mr. Katz, the diamond cutter. Yeah, no, I've never done a self-insert. You know what? I said I've never done a self-insert character, but twice now I've had an NPC that I enjoyed so much that the next game I ran as that character, as that NPC, because I was just like, I love this character. I didn't mean to, but like, I did a Seif insert. God damn, that's bad. I did a Seif insert. Yeah, I don't do self inserts. I do Seif inserts. You know what? Actually, can we just go back on that and think how terrible that sounds? Oh, Lauren, you go. you better go. Sounds like you're already in trouble. The current game that I'm running for my wife and friends, I created a Liberian character, and yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I had a Liberian character, and she's just like this tiefling called Glee. I just needed a name, and I just went Glee. That'll do. Liberian character? No, she works in Liberian, as a Liberian rather. And I called her Glee because I thought it's just a fun name for a Liberian. And then she's just been just so excitable about things, and I'm just like, this is my new favorite character. And yeah, that's what's happened in that game. And then I was like, you know what, this character needs a boyfriend, because you know, it was just like a reason to get her, like, she needed some time constraints. I'm like, you know what, yeah. And then the boyfriend is also adorable as hell, and I'm just like, oh my god, I love him as well. I love them both. Liberia, it's a new plane. It's a new fantasy realm. And I just loved the characters so much. Alright, thanks for coming. But yeah, I'm probably gonna play her with the boyfriend next game. And it's like, it's always the thing. So this is a sushi chef, exactly. Wait until we make the duck. God, how close are we making duck? No, I want to get the Covarex done, and then we can start thinking about duck. I recommend this tongue twister. Oh, we're doing tongue twisters now? Okay. Still working Covarex. Yeah, it's taking a while. We're purple science. We're getting more and more of it though, so I think purple science, like, once we get this done, it's gonna everything's gonna like flow a lot smoother, I think. Chef, yeah, I am the sushi king. Self-proclaimed masochist, according to Dave. And I just accept it, so I guess if I say it, it's also true. I'm the sofa king. I wish I was the sofa king. This is... There's the sushi chef. There's the sushi chef. Oh, is that a tongue twister? Was that me? This is a tongue twister? Alright. Thanks for coming. Take care. I've lost my bots again. Shit. Alright, so I think we need to... I think we're going to make more of these low densities, because I think those are good, and we're going to need them. Because this is going to be needed for the next section. How are we doing here? We've still got 14. The fact that we've actually got them producing makes me pretty excited. You're going to need them to get the flour. Making biscuits over here, as cats are wont to do. I probably want to get reactors sorted at some point as well, I've just realized. Okay, we'll worry about that in a moment. Reactors can come next. Make that there. Yeah, that'll do the job. Probably. Mystery biscuits! Aren't mystery biscuits the best kind of biscuits? I'm just saying. Asking for a friend. The tech diff enjoyment. I feel like I'm not a tech diff enjoyer. I don't know what it is. I can't be a tech diff enjoyer. Sad. Don't know why I'm sad. I don't know what I'm missing. All right. That's good. That's good. I think we can connect this now. Yeah, we can connect that now. I sang the Mystery Biscuits jingle, so I know it. I just said Mystery Biscuits. Is that really the Mystery Biscuits jingle? Because that just seems like a thing one would say for Mystery Biscuits. I don't think I do know it. I think I just said Mystery Biscuits in like a sing-songy voice. I think that's all that happened. Yeah, sorry. Sorry to disappoint. What was that, Panda? You feel like cinnamon buns? Where are we gonna get cinnamon buns at this hour? Where are we gonna get cinnamon buns at this hour, Panda? Neither do I. It's 10:30 at night. We can't go to the the 24-hour cinnamon bun vendor. He doesn't exist. Yeah, there's no cinnamon bun vendor. I know. The excuse of he literally does, or they literally don't exist. Doesn't he need to be a he? Cinnamon bun vendors can be women too, FYI. Obviously. Why? Some of the best cinnamon bun vendors are women, obviously. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to open up some more power generation over here. Not really for any particular reason, just because we can. And we just happen to be holding a bunch of boilers, which is cool. 6 seems reasonable. Okay, and then we pipe them up. Pipe them up, boys! Okay. Then what we're going to do is a little bit of a new thing. Too new, of course. Like, we're not crazy. Arguably, rather. Let me just upgrade all of these. I feel like these need upgrading. Not as bad as I thought they did, but they do still need some upgrading. That doesn't though. My construction bots are still gone. I may never see them again. Yeah, that's fair. I never hit the bell. I've never hit the bell in my life, if that bell. I don't want to be notified when there's new content. I'll tell you when I want new content, not the other way around. And you know what? That goes for anyone who's here. If you want to hit the bell, you're welcome to. If you're watching us on YouTube and you've chosen to hit the bell, thanks, but it's up to you. I'm not making anyone do anything. There's a channel that asks you to unsubscribe, unlike and unbell. If you like this, unbell. I don't want. I mean, that was like watching a stream where they were saying, please unsubscribe because I'm not ready to be at this milestone. And then people were just subscribing. I was amused by that. But of course, that's the very reason why they were getting the hits, because people were subscribing because they were told not to. If there's one thing the internet will always do, it's be contrarian. Okay. We good? No. Now we're good. No, we're not. Oh, you thought we were good, but we were not good. We were bad. Looks like someone's having a bad dream. Why? What's wrong with this boiler build? You got against this boiler build? Wonderful. Oh, except for that bit. No, it's perfect. What's wrong with the boiler build? There's no need to... But, okay, you say only a single stagger, but if we do it like that, then look at it. It looks nice. I like it. It's pretty. Just like me. I'm the prettiest kitty. Well, that may be true, but have you ever considered doing it anyway? You know what we need to have? Water. I hadn't considered water. Consider water. Oh, we got new pictures. All right, let's have another look at another cat. Oh my gosh, are you guys? This is a great cat. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't lead the witness, but this is a great cat. It may not win Cat of the Month. I know how you guys feel about it, but it's a great cat. Okay, so let's move that game out of the way. Alex, here, time to leave. Okay. No, no, you don't want to see me. Get out of here. Ah. Okay, here we go. Now, I know you guys don't like the accessories, but look at it. Look at it. It's a good cat. The glare is bad. There's nothing I can do about the glare. You know what? Nope. That. It's a great cat. Okay? That's just how it's going to be. Yeah. Shit. I broke the thing again. Move my camera to the side. I'm like, that's how we're going to break stuff. Like that? It doesn't really help it. Yeah, we're not asking, is it the cat of the month? We're just asking, is it a great cat? And it is. I don't really know if I can. But anyway, it's deemed a great cat. 3 votes to 2. Cutest cat, yes. Greatest, not really. See, that's fine. I just think they deserve a go. And I'm glad you guys. No, I don't. You don't want to see me. My face cam, move it away from the door. Move my face cam away from the door. What? I don't understand. Alright. So anyway, we've got more power going because it's always good to have just a bit more power going because it relieves the stress in the system in other places. And in fact, we might just put up another one. Just to get an extra bit of power going. Yeah, we also do need to get some more red chips together at some point. Alright, can we just do this again? Because I liked this setup. It's actually a pretty good setup. Okay. And we do need to have power in here at some point, which will be considered at this exact moment right now. Okay, and that will get a little bit more power done, which will alleviate the system in other places and generally make me a bit happier. You know what? I like being a bit happy. Call me crazy, but I like to be happy. Ah, blast it all. There we go. And it just gives us a chance. I think before we're going at like 14 per second of fuel, so that allows it to even out a little bit. And I wonder if it'll even fix this problem. No, it won't. That might never be fixed, to be fair. Okay. It's time to check what's going on. Say, hey, yeah, what's going on? You know what? We could probably improve it further if we... Okay, so let's grab that. So, wow, was purple really that much better? No, it's not. Yeah. If anything, plastic's gotten worse, but that's why we're kind of moving up towards the thing. Smirt, dude. Yeah, plastic's gotten worse. That is not great. Coal liquefaction might be required at some point. For that we might also need more coal, because I only see one more patch of coal. It's only a 2 millioner. Concerningly small number. lot of oil. Yeah, we need a lot of oil. That's the problem. Once we come up there, that gives us some more. What I'm going to do is get a radar set up here. In fact, even that radar is not going to go quite as far as I need it to go. Still, it'll help. A lot of iron, a lot of copper. Coal is a problem. Not really much I can do about that. So the whole purpose of this is really just to make more plastics, which it's just the most painful thing. They just separate in a very annoying way. I have somehow too many construction bots. I do. Oh no, wait. Two of you don't get to leave. You know what we're going to do as well? We're going to disconnect that whole thing. And we are going to build this. Which is a system that'll make more red belts. And that way it'll help with the construction of things around here, because I think we're getting a little bit far out. I think that'll help. So far out, man. Don't worry, I hate myself too after saying that. That will, yeah, it'll help build a lot of things. Oh, we don't need that. But once it gets to that, then all of a sudden it'll just be able to build a lot of its own red belts of its own power and stop them from having to go quite so far, is what's currently happening, which is kind of a problem. Yeah, we're still sitting at about 40-50% power usage, which is okay. That's about where I want to be sitting. 40-50% is okay. Do we want to consider making sulfur in other places? Sulfur, all it needs is petroleum gas, and how many bots do I have in the system? Honestly, probably not enough. We could probably add a few more. We've got 168. Probably afford to add like another 20, 30 more. Things are scaling up, so it's probably alright. Question is, where the hell do I build bots from? Yeah, I was close. We've got another 50 bots available. We're going to grab 25 more bots, put them in the system. Copper ore. I mean, copper ore's not a problem. We've got another like 4.6 million there. We're dealing with this 4.8. I think this might be the only copper ore that we're working on right now, though. That being said, copper doesn't seem to be a liability in the system. Maybe it's okay. Purple, we've got 47 in the system at the moment. That's actually pretty good. might not think it is, but it's actually a pretty big accomplishment that we've been working pretty hard to get to. We're trying to get to 1500, so 40 is something. Certainly something. Building north, though, that's the thing that bothers me. Oh wait, that's already got power? Holy shit. Pretty good. Coal liquefaction might be a thing that we're going to be doing very soon. I mean, I say very soon. We'd need... Well, 200 purple science isn't nearly as much as the 1500 that I'm working towards. And the thing is, even by the time we get it, we don't have enough things to actually be able to use it. So we really need to get sulfur going better. I'm going with petroleum oil, petroleum gas. We are we massively short on petroleum gas? Can we change that to 1,000, please? Yeah, we're short massively on petroleum gas. Okay, that's something I didn't realize we were short on. Okay. That's actually a pretty big problem. Now we... Oh my god. It's never been making plastic because it never got coal. Ah! If I keep that up, I could increase my power level to over 9,000. I couldn't, though. I'm not nearly that strong. Let's keep in mind, like, a farmer with a shotgun was, like, power level 3. Ooh, that's being slow. That's not good at all. I want to have a little bit more of a buffer in there. Okay. I don't know if there's room for this. Jokes, there has to be room for this. It doesn't matter. There isn't, there has to be. Okay, anyway, this is going to make a ton of plastic and probably just make things worse for us. Yay! This is probably slow because coal. Yeah, the coal does tend to stuff up the bus a little bit. And turning one coal into 2 plastic. Better than best, it's worst. Yeah. Get on that. But correct. Meow, 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 indeed. It is actually 15 minutes past where I normally stop. So, might be a good... I like how I ended last stream thinking, I'm going to build plastic here, and this is how I ended this stream to actually do it, because I remembered that I needed to. It's fine. Progress, right? Progress. I think they're starting to build that up, which is nice. Anyway, we got to call it for the night. Finished. I can't end yet. Gotta look at the pictures. Okay, we'll look at the pictures. Oh, I see what you mean. Thank you. I get what you mean. Food channel. Wait, where are the pictures? Where am I seeing the pictures? I'm not seeing the pictures. Oh, there they are. We gotta look at Valdek's Burgers live, and then we're gonna end it. Nice. That venue. Crazy. Anyway. Let's end the stream properly. So it's always important, first off, before you end the stream, you gotta save. We saved in the last place last time. Alright. So, thank you everyone very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. If you have enjoyed yourself and you're new here, please do consider following. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, you do whatever the hell you want. I'm not the boss of you. If I was, I'd tell you to get back to work. No, I wouldn't. That's not who I am. Yeah, so tomorrow I will be streaming some RimWorld, and then on Monday I'll be streaming some more Factorio. On Wednesday, I'll be doing some Cook Serve Delicious 3, which is an important thing to point out, that it's got an exclamation mark and a question mark. It's very confused about itself. There are social links. Yeah, get back to work at 11:30. God, what a terrible boss I'd be. You got youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That is where you can go to YouTube, and you can find VODs. This series hasn't started being on the VODs yet. We're still finishing off Nellius there. There's also Darkest Dungeon being uploaded there at the moment, and another RimWorld run where I was being a cannibal. Because I'm still like 2 months behind. The Discord is where you can find me outside my regular streaming hours. So, you know, if you want to join on that, you're welcome to. Again, you do what you want. I know we've all got a bunch of Discords. You don't have to join every single one of them, but you can if you want. If you need to find me outside my regular streaming hours to put me on, send a message to me, that's probably the best way to do it. Anyways, I am done for the night. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to send you guys off on a raid in a moment. But for now, to the YouTubers, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.